Good, happy Friday morning, January 28th, 2022. I'm Riley King. Welcome to your morning news update right here on the Riley King Radio Network. Let's get started right now. First up, Massachusetts SJC orders review of Harmony Montgomery custody case. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
When you need to ship a car, you need transport experts you can rely on.
Kimberly Budd, Chief Justice of the Massachusetts Supreme Judicial Court, has ordered a review of the Massachusetts trial court regarding the case of Harmony Montgomery. On top of this, the Mass Office of the Child Advocate is in the middle of its own review. Harmony Montgomery was in the custody of the Bay State before a judge there placed her with her father, Adam Montgomery, here in New Hampshire, a man with a history of criminal offenses.
She was placed out of a court in Massachusetts, and there was no communication with the state of New Hampshire.
Now, New Hampshire legislators are working on a bill that would improve its current interstate compact for the placement of children with Massachusetts and other states.
As Senator Carson shared, the original Interstate Compact for Children, which is currently codified in New Hampshire, Chapter 170A, was enacted back in 1965. The version that's in our current statute books pretty much verbatim as to what was in 1965 with a couple modest, not really particularly substantive amendments.
The new ICPC provides a strong legal framework that will require member states to comply and cooperate with the provisions of the compact.
The update also allows New Hampshire to expand its compact nationally.
This compact does require 35 states before it becomes into effect. At this point, I think it's only around 15 states have actually passed the compact. So there's still more work to do nationally.
And so this bill will go on the Senate floor next week, then move on to the House. Now, tonight, there are no new updates on the search for Harmony Montgomery. Once again, if you have any information, you can call or text 603-203-6060. Reporting live in Manchester, I'm Tim Callery, WMUR News 9.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Plow crews gearing up for Saturday's storm. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Well, Tom, we just spoke with the Public Works Director here in Manchester, and he says they're still waiting to see the exact track of this storm, but that they will be ready for whatever it brings. The city will be pre-treating roads tomorrow, and more than 40 pieces of equipment will be out as soon as the snow starts falling. New Hampshire Department of Transportation says the sheds are stocked statewide with salt, and equipment was checked today. In Manchester, the DPW director says staffing has been a challenge this year, but he's very confident that will not hinder their ability to keep up with Saturday's snow. In fact, he says a weekend storm means that more staff will be available.
I just ask people, if they don't have to be in the streets, to stay off the streets. Once the snow starts, get your cars off the streets, because we will be calling a snow emergency, and we will be towing vehicles. So get your cars off the streets. It'll help our plow drivers. It'll help keep the streets open, safe, and clean.
Londonderry DPW echoing that advice tonight, saying that people need to make sure there is nothing on the roads or on the shoulders so that the plows can get the job done. Reporting live in Manchester, Mike Cronin, WMUR News 9.
If you wait until your headlights burn out...
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Newmarket mail carrier doubled hero after saving residents' life. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Apartments.com, the most popular place.
Say what happened on Thursday is indicative of a small town where people know each other, and in this particular case, a mail carrier recognizing something might be wrong and speaking up.
I just had a gut feeling, and I just wanted to make sure.
Kayla Berridge was walking her normal 9-mile route in Newmarket on Thursday when she noticed one resident had not picked up her mail in a few days, and the car was still at the home.
When people pick up their mail every day, you start to notice their habits.
Kayla notified the postmaster, who requested a welfare check by Newmarket Police. Responding officers gained access and found the elderly woman on the floor, trapped by items that had fallen on her. Police say she was there for at least 3 days.
She realized it was an elderly person. Usually, a lot of times, communicates with her throughout the week, usually, if not on a daily basis, and realized there was something that might have been astray, and did the right thing by contacting us.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy just by paying attention to details, how much you could save someone's life.
Kayla doesn't necessarily accept the label hero. She's just happy how things worked out.
I like this job because I love my customers and getting to know them. And I don't feel like it was anything. I feel like people cared more and just paid attention. It's just, I don't know, something we should all do.
That elderly woman is being treated at Exeter Hospital for hypothermia and dehydration, but will be fine.
We truly think that through Kayla's action, probably saved her life here.
The moral of the story? Well, that's simple for Kayla.
And that's why it's important to pick up your mail.
Now, this woman apparently often invites Kayla for tea. Kayla says next time she'll probably take her up on it. In Newmarket, Jason King, WMUR.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for your morning news update right here on the Riley King Radio Network. Thank you for tuning in and listening. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.